Welcome to our very first virtual One World, One Spirit Philippine Festival, an online event created to ensure the continuation of this year's festival during uncertain times.
In 2020, the annual festival was cancelled due to COVID-19. This year, lockdowns and restrictions due to the emergence of clusters in our area made planning and executing a live event very difficult.
Despite these challenges, we put together something very special. A big thank you to our volunteers and contributors, both local and international. Without your support, this presentation will not be possible.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy this year's One World, One Spirit Philippine Festival. Mabuhay!
Please all rise for the Philippine and Australian national anthems.
To give thanks to the Lord our God, Engineer Vic Bakun.
Living below in this pandemic world, hardly a comfort can afford. Striving alone to face pandemic source. Now won't you tell me where could I go but to the Lord? Where could I go? Oh, where could I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul. Leading save temptation zone. Now won't you tell me where could I go but to the Lord? Where could I go but to the Lord? Life here is grand, with friends we love so dear. Comfort I got from God's own word. Yeah, when we face the pandemic and of death, no one to tell me where could I go but to the Lord? Where could I go? Oh, where could I go? Seeking a refuge for my soul, needing a friend to save me in the end. Now won't you tell me where could I go but to the Lord? Where could I go but to the Lord?
For the opening remarks, please welcome the President of the Filipino-Australian Foundation of Queensland Incorporated, Mrs. Cecilia Samodio.
Welcome to the first virtual One World, One Spirit Philippine Festival 2021. The Filipino-Australian Foundation of Queensland Board of Management and members acknowledge the traditional owners of the land where we live, the past, the present, and the emerging. With heartfelt thanks and appreciations to the Ginoong and Binibining Pilipinas Australia Charity 2021 candidates, the parents, supporters, and donors, and to all participants, performers, and volunteers from Australia and other parts of the world that make this program a resounding success. This online program, rather than face-to-face, is response to uncertainties that affect communities. From the comfort of your homes, watch and enjoy our cultural presentations that promote peace, unity, harmony, and understanding among Queensland's diverse population. Thank you and mabuhay.
Our first dance number is called the karatong. This dance is named after the bamboo instrument worn by the male dancers around their waist. The karatong is struck to a fast rhythm in hopes of attracting good luck and driving away evil spirits. The female dancers dance with sticks that are representative of bunga manga, or mango trees.
To grace our event, we have a number of very important people in Queensland who would like to share their messages. To start with, the Premier of Queensland and Minister of Trade, Honourable Anastasia Palaszczuk, Member of Parliament, and the Right Honourable, the Lord Mayor of Brisbane, Adrian Schrinner.
Brisbane is a vibrant multicultural community with around 1/3 of residents born overseas. This year, the 7th One World, One Spirit Philippines Festival will bring our community together in a virtual format for the very first time to celebrate our diversity and multiculturalism. The festival signifies unity, peace and harmony, and there's nothing more significant as we emerge from the coronavirus pandemic. It serves as a greater message for all of us to support each other and work together during this challenging time. I wish you all the best for the One World, One Spirit Philippines Festival.
Our next dance number is called the Pasigin. The Pasigin is a fish net used by the Kapis Noon. In the hands of a skilled fisherman, a Pasigin assures food for the family.
A member from the Federal Member for Moreton, Graham Perrott, Member of Parliament, and the State Member for Toohey, Mr. Peter Rosso, Member of Parliament.
Hi, I'm Graham Perrott, the Federal Member for Moreton, and I'm joining you from Yagara country. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the many lands of which you'll be sharing today's celebrations and thank them for their ongoing and strong stewardship. I'd also like to thank the Filipino-Australian Foundation of Queensland Incorporated for the opportunity to be with you today, but also to thank them for their resilience and determination to adapt to the times that we find ourselves in. This festival is a proud tradition in the Moreton electorate and one that many of you look forward to. Usually the One World, One Spirit Festival will attract up to 5,000 people. However, this year we'll also be sharing those celebrations online. So from the comfort of your home, you'll be able to see and share in all of the activities. What better way to let the world know about the wonderful and vibrant Philippine community that we have right in my electorate of Moreton. To Mauro and Cecilia and all the volunteers and organisers, thank you for your ongoing passion and commitment to building our multicultural community and for all that wonderful work that you do. I wish you the best of luck for a successful day, and for those watching from home, I hope that this is an enjoyable event like no other. Thank you.
I would like to start today by acknowledging the traditional owners, the Turrbal and the Yagara peoples of the land where we are celebrating today, and I pay my respects to elders past and present. I would also like to recognise emerging community leaders from all cultures. I would like to acknowledge the Philippine Honorary Consular General in Brisbane, Mrs. Margaret Grummett, and to recognise the Filipino-Australian Foundation of Queensland for inviting me to be part of today's celebration of One World, One Spirit Philippine Festival. Thank you to both Cecilia Somodio, the current president, and Mauro Somodio, the founder of the association. I would like to recognise the dedication and services that the Filipino-Australia Foundation provides to the Filipino diaspora across Brisbane. You have worked tirelessly to deliver an understanding that spans across cultures by showcasing your customs and traditions for all to enjoy. Our community on the south side has a proud multicultural heritage, and it is our diversity that is one of our greatest strengths. It underpins our interactions, our events, our economic prosperity. I send my best wishes to everyone who has come along today to attend this wonderful festival, and I send my appreciation to the volunteers who have enthusiastically engaged to make this year's Philippine Festival a resounding success.
Our next dance number is called Pansak Silali, meaning to dance on top of porcelain plates. This dance depicts movements related to the traditional cycle of rice production.
A message from Councillor Kim Marks, Councillor for Runcorn Ward, and the Honorary Consul General of the Philippine Consulate, Brisbane, Mrs. Margaret Grummett.
Welcome to the first virtual One World, One Spirit Philippine Festival. So sorry we can't all be there in person to catch up and chat. I am pleased, however, to be able to provide some funding for this event. Also want to congratulate to everyone involved for all your hard work and dedication.
Congratulations for your festival for One World, One Spirit. I've always enjoyed attending them, but unfortunately due to COVID, it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to this year, so you're doing it virtually. Well done to the organisers. It takes a lot to organise something like this by the internet and by the computer. So I wish you all the very best. I'm sure it will be a great success. But with COVID, it's changed the world. Now everybody, until we get our jabs, we're not going to be able to do what we've been doing in the past. So please everyone, get your jabs so then we can open the world up again and we can have one world and one spirit. It's up to us. Please go and speak to your doctor and get the jab. Congratulations everyone. I'm proud of you all for the effort you're making. And I always do, but I won't be able to this year. So good luck with your virtual festival.
Our next dance number is called Binasuan. Binasuan is another folk dance in Luzon and originated in Bayambang, Pangasinan. The word Binasuan means with the use of drinking glasses. It is one of the most challenging Filipino dances as the dancers need to balance glasses on their heads and in their hands as they move.
The One World, One Spirit Philippine Festival attracts a lot of different cultures in our community. To continue on with festival tradition, we welcome this year's participants representing their country of origin.
As per Multicultural Affairs of Queensland, Queenslanders come from 220 countries, speak 180 languages, and 110 religious beliefs. Parade of Nations promote mutual understanding across cultures. Australia is a mirror of reality that unity and harmony can exist despite diversity. Mabuhay!
Our next number is a rondalia. To perform a medley, the Sariaya Elementary and Community Rondalia.
Blessed day. I am Renz Birano and we are Sariaya Elementary Rondalia from Region 4A Calabarzon, trained by Herbert Perez and supervised by our district supervisor, Carlito B. Gunay. We will play Lulay Modern by Alfredo Benaventura.
Our next number is a song by a very talented local performer, Ruben Sembrano.
Kahit konting liwanag ng pag-ibig ang igawad sa pusong may ligalig, ang pag-asa'y aking nakikita at ang ligaya'y nadarama. Kahit konting liwanag ng pag-ibig ang sa akin ay ipahiwatig, o giliw ko kay ganda ng langit at ang awit kong dinggin na kay tamis. Kahit konting pagtingin kung magagaling sa'yo, ay labis ko ng ligaya dahil sa ikaw ay mahal ko. Kahit konting pagtingin kung magagaling sa'yo, ay labis ko ng ligaya dahil sa ikaw ay mahal ko. Kahit konting liwanag ng pag-ibig ang igawad sa pusong may ligalig, ang pag-asa'y aking nakikita at ang ligaya'y nadarama. Kahit konting liwanag ng pag-ibig ang sa akin ay ipahiwatig, o giliw ko kay ganda ng langit at ang awit kong dinggin na kay tamis. Kahit konting pagtingin kung magagaling sa'yo, ay labis ko ng ligaya dahil sa ikaw ay mahal ko. Kahit konting pagtingin kung magagaling sa'yo, ay labis ko ng ligaya dahil sa ikaw ay mahal ko. Kahit konting pagtingin kung magagaling sa'yo, ay labis ko ng ligaya dahil sa ikaw ay mahal ko. Kahit konting pagtingin kung magagaling sa'yo, ay labis ko ng ligaya dahil sa ikaw ay mahal ko.
Our next number is called Pamulad Ista. Pamulad Ista is the fish drying dance of Negros done during summer when fish abound. It is a graceful dance, allowing the dancers to display their skills in the trapping and catching fish with their bare hands.
The Filipino-Australian Foundation of Queensland Incorporated is a non-stock, non-profit organisation which is dependent on volunteers, donations and grants. One of its marketing platforms is the Ginoong and Binibining Pilipinas Australia Cultural Pageant. Proceeds of funds raised will go to the welfare programs of the foundation. For more details, please visit our website at www.fafq.org.au.
We welcome to the floor our outgoing Ginoong and Binibining Pilipinas Australia 2019 winners and charity winners, Regan Arnido and Leonie Christensen, for their farewell speech.
As we usher in the new Ginoong and Binibining Pilipinas Australia, I'd like to reflect on the time that I have been so honoured to be the Ginoong Pilipinas Australia 2019. There is security in being comfortable, but without stepping out of your comfort zone, there is no chance to grow. Through this whole experience, I've been able to truly find myself with the help of the FAFQ. Stepping out of my shell to seek a greater good, I have been able to seek out light in the darkest of places. Over the 2 years we spent together raising funds for the FAFQ and less fortunate back home, I've been able to find that giving back to these less fortunate has been such an amazing experience. Being able to give back to the communities throughout the Philippines is an experience that I will always remember, and I was so truly blessed to be able to travel back to see this firsthand. Even though the circumstances have changed ever so slightly, I would like to say to the new Ginoong and Binibining Pilipinas Australia that what they have done, given the situation, is even more amazing. Focusing on the charity work that the FAFQ is so passionate about. With all of that being said, I would like to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much with honouring me with the title of Ginoong Pilipinas Australia 2019.
I would like to thank FAFQ for the great honour of being crowned the 2019 Binibining Filipinas Australia. This was an extremely humbling experience. It was a great honour, and I feel very proud of my Filipino heritage and having the opportunity to represent and participate in the Filipino culture in Australia. Shortly after the crowning in 2019, we were privileged to accompany FAFQ to Iloilo, where we visited a number of charities that are actively supported by FAFQ. This included the 4-H program, which helps youths learn self-sufficiency in agriculture. After our visit to Iloilo, we had the opportunity to do our own outreach program for the victims of the Taal volcano, where we assisted with the distribution of basic needs. It was heartbreaking to see how devastating it was for the displaced people. We were fortunate to return to Australia before the onset of COVID. While it has been serious in Australia, it has not compared to how serious it has been in the Philippines. I would like to wish the incoming winners an exciting and fulfilling experience and to enjoy every moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome to the stage our outgoing Ginoong and Binibining Pilipinas Australia 2019 winners, Regan Arnido and Leonie Christensen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Ginoong Pilipinas Charity 2021 is Mr. Dax Ivan Labaha. To award the sash, we have Dax's mother, Miss Ivy Hodder. She'll be accompanied by one of our FAFQ board members, Mr. Ricardo Ramondo. To award the trophy are our FAFQ board members, Mr. Ricardo Ramondo and Miss Ami Paatan. And to award the 2021 Ginoong Pilipinas Australia crown is our outgoing winner, Mr. Regan Arnido.
Of the Binibining Pilipinas Charity 2021 is Olivia Jade Edwards. To award the sash, we have Olivia's mother Genevieve Edwards and her grandmother Josie Aclaro, to be accompanied by our FAFQ board member Miss Josie Buckwood. To award the trophy, our FAFQ board members Miss Mili Ilumba and Jing Gurki. To award the bouquet, our FAFQ board members Miss Lourdes Samodio and Mr. Maro Samodio. And to award the 2021 Binibining Pilipinas Australia crown is our outgoing winner, Miss Leonie Christensen. Congratulations to our winners.
beses na kitang nilayasan, iniwanan na ibang pinuntahan. Parang babaeng kahirap talagang malimutan. Ikaw lamang ang aking laging binabalikan. Manila, Manila, I keep coming back to Manila. Simply no place like Manila. Manila, coming home. I walk the streets of San Francisco and try to rise in Disneyland. Dated a million girls in Sydney. Somehow I feel like I don't belong. Hinahanap kita Manila. Ang ingay mong kay sarap sa tenga. Mga jeepney mo nagliliparan, mga babae mong nagagandahan. Take me back in your arms, Manila, and promise me you'll never let go. Promise me you'll never let go. Manila, Manila, I keep coming back to Manila. Simply no place like Manila. Manila, coming home. I walk the streets of San Francisco. They're trying to rise in Disneyland. Dated a million girls in Sydney. Somehow I feel like I don't belong. Hinahanap kita Manila. Ingay mong kay sarap sa tenga. Mga jeepney mo nagliliparan, mga babae mong nagagandahan. Take me back in your arms, Manila, and promise me you'll never let go. Promise me you'll never let go. Manila, Manila, I keep coming back to Manila. No place in the world like Manila. I'm coming home to stay.
The FAFQ Inc. Filipino language class started in 2014 for non-Filipino speakers who wish to learn the Filipino language both in writing and speaking. Activities and exercises aim to enable learners to listen, speak, read, and write the Filipino language. The students also learn the Filipino culture and values. Today, let's enjoy watching the students' activities and performances.
Ano ang iyong alagang hayop? What's your pet animal?
Hindi animal ang siyang ibon. Ang pangalan niya ay Alex.
Pangalan ng nanay ko ay Ophelia. Ang pangalan ng tatay ko ay Sean. Ang pangalan ng mga kapatid na Sophie at Chelsea. Ang aking mga mata at buhok kulay ay pie monkey.
Sayaw sa kawaya. Naku, baka maipit ang paa ko. Oo, kaya maging-sayo tayo. Narinig mo na ba ang kwento tungkol sa tinigling? Hindi pa.
Ito ay sayaw na ginaya sa ibang tigling.
Sa bukid, umiiwas ang ibang tigling sa magsasakang tumataboy sa kanila. Kaya luksis sila na lukso. Gusto mo bang kayahin natin sila? Sige, subukan natin. Yay!
Magandang umaga, Ethan.
Magandang umaga po.
Magandang umaga, Sophie.
We both have the signed copy and the laminated one. This is a Lifetime Achievement Award. Sound checking, Hama.
The Reggaetones is activity that's still in practice in the suburban area of Cadiz while waiting for the fishermen to arrive. The Reggaetones and women fish buyers tease each other by doing tuwangan and tricks in maneuvering their tuwang-tuwang with a paraka that eventually develops into a folk dance.
Banga literally means pots. The banga or pot dance is a contemporary performance of the Kalinga of the mountain province in the Philippines. This dance illustrates the languid grace of tribe, otherwise known as fierce warriors.
The tinikling is a traditional Filipino folk dance which originated during the Spanish colonial era. The dance involves two people beating, tapping, and sliding bamboo poles on the ground and against each other in coordination with one or more dancers who step over and in between the poles in a dance.
Thank you very much for joining us for this year's online Philippine Festival. We hope to see you next year.
We hope to see you next year and we'll leave you with the Mighty Band.